I'll look at the big picture. Tropical depression number 16. Where is it? Well, it's not out into here. That's where the big ones form in the month of August and September. But in October, they tend to form right on down into here. That's where it is, way on down into here. Here's where we are. It's very, very far away in distance and in time if it should move anywhere close to our area. Here's the latest from the Hurricane Center on this. We'll widen the picture back out and show you what's going on as of the 11 p.m. update. It's not Nate yet. It's still tropical depression 16, 35-mile-an-hour winds. Moving to the northwest at 6 miles an hour. There's where it is by tomorrow evening at 8 o'clock our time. It is indeed a minimal tropical storm. By that point, it's moving over land very slowly and likely to produce a lot of flooding. It's headed toward Cozumel, Mexico, coming up by Friday evening at 8 o'clock as a strong tropical storm. Now, this is really highly subject to change, that 80-mile-an-hour wind situation. It could really rapidly intensify, so we'll want to watch out for that. It could be much stronger than that. Also, it could make landfall anywhere between around New Orleans or west of New Orleans all the way on into the Florida Big Bend area. If it moves toward this area on the eastern edge, it would stay closer to the Atlantic and it would be stronger coming up the east coast. However, certainly not a full-fledged hurricane, quite likely. Here's where things are by Sunday evening at 8 o'clock our time, making landfall 75-mile-an-hour winds toward the Pensacola area if it goes down the center. But remember, again, this cone is really kind of wide through here, so there's some uncertainty going on, certainly in terms of the intensity of the storm and also as to where this storm is going to be. There's where it is by Monday evening at 8, anywhere from way on off to the south to way on off to the northwest up toward Louisville. So again, that's what's going on, the bigger picture of where this storm is going to be over the next several days all the way on into Monday evening. Forecast models look like this. Again, they've got it all to the west. So does it seem certain? No, not yet. It's really kind of early to really nail it down and say, yeah, it's going to go into that general path. It's really kind of too early in terms of time, in terms of distance, and the storm is just formed. It's not really forming quite. It's forming, so it isn't quite there yet. So the models might not have a good handle on things yet. Inland drought, though, that is good news. If it does indeed happen, it will just result in a smear of rainfall in our area. It would likely be anywhere between a half, 3/4 up to about 1.5 inches of rainfall. Midnight tonight into tomorrow morning, upper 50s, low 60s to start the day. Low 80s coming up during the afternoon on Thursday. There's where we are by Friday morning. Could see a little bit of patchy fog. And by Friday, high temperatures once again, 81 to 83 degrees. There's where we are by Friday evening at 7. Now the longer range forecast model, Thursday all the way into Tuesday. I've tapped into the Euro forecast, the long range forecast, because that seems to be what the Hurricane Center is going closer to with this in terms of what's going on with the path of the storm. And that doesn't punch any rainfall into the area really until Tuesday. However, other forecast models do give us a little bit of rain on Sunday late, off and on into Monday and into Tuesday and Wednesday. But again, it's a really, really indeterminate. It doesn't look like all that much rainfall into the area. Temperatures over the next 7 days into the low to mid 80s.